shouldn't. Oh, okay, that's just amazing for first level. You gain Tin Man, this Tin Man thing class. The first thing you get is DR equal, like DR nothing, like nothing gets around this DR, equal to the number of prosthetics you have. Just go nuts. Become RoboCop, for God's sake.
Okay, there is an upper limit on the number of prosthetic limbs. Right there in the prosthetics rules, it maxes out at 4, even if you're an octopus.
I can't rub my eyes and get prosthetics there.
Prosthetic heads are not technically available.
Oh, sad. Well, DR4, nothing at first level is pretty fucking sweet. Plus, you get a BAB of 1, a fort save of 1, and a will save of 1. That's nice. I mean, the only requirement is hack off your arms. That's the only requirement. It's not a big deal.
I'll take a sword and hack off his limbs, and then use my engineering skill to make his metal limbs right here. What's the problem?
I have no problem with this cloud.
This is a very totally nice class. Sure you can fake that crafty see there, Winry Rookabel.
Now I want to watch that.
So yeah, I just submitted my level up deltas to the forum for you.
Excellent. I'll review it. I'll review it after the session. There shouldn't be too much you have to get to. Too much trouble you can get yourselves into.
Yeah, here's the whole thing: Paladin +1, Charisma +1, BAB +1, Fortitude and Will +2, Aura of Good, Detect Evil, Smite Evil 1 a day, Oath of Loyalty.
Yep, not terribly much to foul up at an even numbered level.
Nope.
Alrighty. Get the camera looking at the right place. When last we were gathered, you guys delved the rest of the way into this mine shaft, had yourself a whole bunch of fun with mine carts.
That was so much fun.
Dodged a flaming one that someone else decided to throw at you, and then you ran up. That was less fun.
I can only wish I'd voiced my opinion earlier to get off the track.
Yeah, it's all your fault. You were too slow in the uptake, you dumbass.
And now, you guys have encountered a maddened cleric and a few followers of his in this chamber where they've apparently been hiding out for a while. They were secured behind a great Oozen doorkeeper, but Varg burned that right through.
I'm a druid, motherfucker. I'm good at this crap.
The cleric summoned a small cadre of golems to defend himself. However,
that was cool.
Acoriel seems to have that under control, and now the only threat remaining are the two frozen in ice by Aishlin worshippers that are back out in the hallway, and these two golems, which are now looking listless, but they have not dissipated or anything.
And unfortunately are not with black tackles.
Yes. It is She Who Stalks' turn.
Let's see, where should I position her? She is there. Well, hey, there's two just golems sitting out in the open being stupid. How about she does something useful and full attacks one of them? I don't really care which.
You're 35 feet away from the nearer one.
Let's see. Did I level her already? She's level 14, says... Yep, looks good. She's how close to the nearest one?
35 feet to Iron Golem 21.
And now she's 30 feet. Yay for full attack with point blank.
Yep. Yeah, I suspect 20 is a hit. Confirm that. 25.
Oh, wait, hold on. Add 4 to that because of the song. And then minus 2. Right. Add 2 to that. Sorry. I'm crazy.
Let's see here. Advanced Wood Golem means...
So 27 AC is the whether or not I confirmed.
Yep. I'm just pulling open the the sheet for that thing. There we go.
Also, brilliant energy because she hasn't changed it, so it does ignore any of its armor. I don't think it wears armor, so that doesn't really matter.
Almost all of its armor is natural.
Yeah, I figured. I haven't changed it, so I can't declare shock now. It's just, whichever is.
Yep. Yes, that hits.
Okay, so that's a double crit. Okay, well, this thing's doomed. Oh boy, that is.
Do you want the immune crits?
Oh, what am I talking about? Yes, it's a golem. It's immune to crits.
Oh, I just thought maybe this particular kind was not.
No, sorry. I was getting ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and finish the fell attack.
Alright then. Wow, she is being fucking amazing right now. Rolling like a boss. Everything hit.
Alrighty then. Go ahead and roll the damage for 3 hits. 4 hits.
Well, 4 technically because of the first one.
Yes, double multi-shot. 4 hits.
$32 points of damage. Pollux, add 4 to that for 36 points of damage. I keep hitting a point blank shot.
And dissonant something or other?
Yeah. So that's a total of 40 damage even. Not bad. Arrows spring from it. She full attack, so she has no quick into actions as far as I'm aware, so she's done.
And I'm on the wrong tab here. There we go. Alia.
So it's just the golems and this dude left?
There's another dude frozen further down the passage.
Yeah, the guy tried to run away.
Okay, because that guy's frozen. Anything I do to him will just pick him up.
Yeah, we have 2 frozen slots.
Any damage you deal to him will be dealt to the ice first, and him after the ice is gone, freeing him.
Okay.
Well, now I have to fucking link this one.
Maintaining my song.
Make us fight that Tagashi.
Huh.
Okay, so I'm going to have Sappy deactivate his merciful quality.
Righto.
And then I'm going to full attack Iron Golem 21.
Roger that.
Probably got piercing resistance, but whatever.
I would guess slashing being would, but whatever.
Check.
You know, it figures that everyone gets crits on the golems.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is kind of pissing me off.
Alright, that makes it 14 plus 7 plus 3.
Oh, if that first one hit, I also get mini shot damage.
Okay. Just roll a second round of.
Yeah, and actually, all those are at -2 because I'm using rapid shot too. I forgot I was using it.
-2 is not enough to make you miss with any of them.
Okay, good. So this one's just the damage on my first one. Sorry, add 4 to that damage.
Roger that.
And this one's my rapid shot attack.
Alrighty. That flurry of arrows tears the golem to pieces, and the shards spread across the floor in a spray of rubble.
Yay.
Any swift actions?
No, I don't have any.
Alrighty, Emma.
Well, I guess she'll go in and take her swings at Iron Golem 585 then. Oh, I forgot to add attack and damage from courage to that.
4 each?
Yes, porridge.
4 each?
Yep,
I see.
delicious porridge.
Porridge.
That's her turn.
Alrighty. Worshipper 353 drips on the floor. Flynn.
Well, the problem in the south is solved, so she's just gonna move. Can't quite see the target, just gonna move closer. And that's her turn.
Okay. Acorial.
Right, really quick. What knowledge roll would you want me to make here to learn anything about these golems, or the spell that made them, anyway?
That would be a knowledge arcana, I believe. Double checking. Yes, arcana.
Okay, gotta do that then. I should impersonate here.
Let's see here. Yes, 34. Let's see here. Well, you recognize that it is a wood golem, and that it's more advanced than a typical wood golem. But were you in line of sight of the cleric when he cast the spell? I don't remember.
Let's see if I can remember where I was before I had that whole dash going on last time.
I think you were about here. Yes, you would have been able to see him.
Okay.
So, to that effect.
Okay. Now let's kill this thing.
After you, there's only one left, and you're within range of a full attack. Get him.
Yes. 5-foot step.
You good? Where were you? Oh, yeah, you were. Okay, sorry. But
If you're 5 foot to here, you get a flanking bonus. I'm totally sure that you need it.
Yeah, I am in need of all bonuses to my attack. But, I already moved. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother casting spells.
watch
Just
him
hit the thing.
miss by like 2 every single slow.
Maybe.
Just watch it happen.
Hopefully not. Let's keep boosting speed on for this, I guess. Where's the macro?
Click your heels. There's no place like damage. There's no place like damage. Lands. As does that. As does that, and as that blow rains down on him, he cracks and collapses across the floor.
Well, he's dead then. As dead as a golem can be. No, nothing else I want to do.
Ready. Varg.
Well, the fight seems to be over. I mean, there's really nothing. Everything else is a solid block of ice, unless it's something invisible. That's all done. Varga's going to look at Enorim and see if he's awake.
Enorim appears to be unconscious at the moment. He looks badly beat up, and he is chained to the wall, loosely.
Well, that can be handled by others. Could you move Varg to the south until I'm close enough to Worshipper to 353 to turn him into, goop? Actually, can I charge from there? Well, I can't see him, so I can't charge.
You can't see him, so...
Yeah, I gotta go on.
Your move is 30?
25, essentially.
You can move that far.
That's fine, I just start lumbering that direction. Start over.
You begin wandering that direction with drool dripping.
Nom nom noms.
She who stalks. She who stalks.
I'm thinking.
Ah. You made no form of emote whatsoever.
Sorry, I must have not clicked the thing. Honestly, I got no idea what she's gonna do. She's a healer. She's gonna run over to Enorim. Oh no, Enora!
Alrighty.
That's her turn. She double
there. If she has the heal skill, she can evaluate his condition.
Okie dokie, let me check. She doesn't have any ranks in it, so no.
Right.
You look at him funny. Well, she's done. That was a double move.
With the threat over, she rushes over to her mentor's aid. Alia?
There's no reason for me to keep singing.
Righto.
Let me see if I can assess Enorim's situation. I don't think I actually have heal ranks.
So we have lots of healers, but no actual healing ability in terms of telling what's wrong. We just look at him and go, "Well, he's bleeding. Let's just throw magic at it."
Well, I have heal ranks.
The guy who spent his life okay, whatever. You know what? I don't care anymore. Just fix him.
Man, it's from my headband.
Without knowing anything else, I'm just going to assume he's hurt, so I'll hit him with a Cure Light.
Already.
Max is out at 5, right?
I believe so, yes.
Well, this is the coolest thing ever. I think I'll take this Prestige Clash when it comes up.
Some of Enorim's bruises heal over, but he does not seem to respond. He is breathing.
Oh, that's good.
Step in the right direction. Now we need to take 4 steps back, and we'll be back on business.
All right, I'm going to take folks out of initiative for now. But do bear in mind that you only have a few minutes until one or the other of these guys thaws out.
All right.
Okay, Emma actually has heal ranks, so I'll have her.
Wonder how many heal ranks does she have?
Unless someone
she's
stops
at-
Varg, he's just gonna coup de grace this. Oh, yeah, he can't coup. Well, he's just gonna full attack this worshiper. So is anyone gonna stop him?
Emma's
No,
at
not
plus
here.
22.
I'll do my calculations then just to see how much damage he takes. Because I'm
We're
going to
both at
assume I
plus
hit
22.
him.
So I will assist Mesua with the healing.
Oh. Alrighty. Go ahead and try to determine what is wrong with him.
He got beat in the face real hard.
Let's see here. A heal of 36 will tell you. There we are. Okay. It seems like Enorim is he is injured, but it looks like he hasn't been tortured extensively. Was just rendered unable to fight back at some point, but that's not his main problem. He's suffering from some kind of disease, and it is probably killing him.
Hey, so Varg is smashing 353 out of existence. Does 167 kill him dead?
Well, let's see here. The ice had 38 HP.
So 129. Varg's kind of just body slamming this guy.
Yes, there is a great sound of shattering ice and crushing bones in the passage behind you guys as Varg removes that worshipper from the equation.
This one, he's just going to pick on his mouth and drag this direction, unless the ice smears them to the floor, which I don't think it does.
You can break the strength check.
I just want him close to here in case if he gets out, I want Aishlin just to throw it on him again. At that, what exactly is the problem with Norm right now? Something about a disease?
He seems to be suffering from some kind of disease, yes.
Well, I can do nothing for diseases.
Checking the spells.
Let's see here.
Probably a good idea.
Who stalks is going to...
She is diagnosed disease.
She who stalks is going to toss the best curing magic she's got on him just to try and bring him round.
Emma can cast heal. Heal cures diseases.
Well, that's a solution then.
Problem solved.
So it is.
Just need to see if she actually has heals left for the day.
I am so taking their stage class. It's fucking amazing.
Anyway, Enorim does begin to stir. Looks up groggily and tries to recognize who he's looking at.
Varg turns, gives him a flat, bored look, and is like, really? You got caught by this lot?
Oh, he's still chained, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
I'll just go ahead and try and break those then. With the sword.
Just take a swing. Just watch his hands.
Yep. All
Strength check?
If you're attacking the chains, no, it's attack roll.
Alright.
It's strength check if you're trying to like just grab them in your hands and like raw muscles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a damage roll against them. And Amisu is casting heal. Alrighty. Emma, please make me a spell resistance check.
Oh boy.
Okay. Emissima tries to apply healing magic to Enorim, but it just slides right off of his skin. Acorial does break open the bonds holding him to the wall, however. Enorim begins rubbing his head, and finally his senses seem to be coming back to him, but he's sweating as though he has a fever. Oh, damn it, I need to look up a name. Hold on just a second. There we go. No, Hero Lab, I don't want to download updates. There we go. He recognizes she who stalks and gestures her down. Starts whispering in her ear. It seems like he's having a hard time breathing. She eventually stands up, and he's not confident he's going to make it. Varg, get over here. Get down here, will you?
Emma's going to continue to try to burn heals on him.
This disease isn't new, is it?
Varg shifts into his normal form in a slightly confused fashion. What? What's wrong? So you can't heal him or something? He's about to explode and become a fucking ooze?
The disease he caught on purpose.
What?
Just bear with me. She kneels down to him and tries to encourage him to speak himself. Come on, you can't leave us like this. We need to finish this war. He looks unsteady, but he gathers his strength and tries to speak. You're back? All of you?
Yep.
Took you long enough.
We weren't warned about certain things, let's put it that way, and we're not happy about it either.
No one knew. I don't blame you. Do you want the good news or the bad news first?
Good news. Soften the blow and all that.
The good news. In your absence, I've been trying to destroy Jubilex myself.
Seems to have worked wonderfully.
I found a way in to the Oozen lands. Safe passage without getting assailed by every corrupted wild animal on the surface of the earth.
Good, I suppose. And the bad news?
Well, the good news continues to be, I can reach the Poison Spire. The bad news is there's only one way to get in without being attacked by every passing piece of wildlife that happens to notice you.
Alright.
The corrupted ignore the corrupted.
I see.
And this is that disease you have, isn't it?
I let it get out of control, And I've been unconscious a couple days, I imagine. It's not reversible at this point.
I don't know, enough time with enough druids. I say anything's fixable.
Fire briefly flashes in his eyes. Boy, you will listen to your elders.
Same elder who infected himself with the disease when he could have just, I don't know, walked there. Thinking the elder might need a nap.
Boy, I
You know,
have been
mages can
tending
teleport,
the
right?
trees of this land's forests for longer than your bloodline has lived on this continent.
You're a very old man.
I was here when the dwarves fought against the elves in the White Wastes.
You're a very, very old man.
And I will not have you undermine my authority just because I'm almost dead.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can respect you clinging desperately to power. What is it then that you wish of us? You said you cannot be cured, so
That's because you identify with clinging desperately to power.
you shut right the hell up. Guess I died.
Anirinli Ilvilea here can lead you to the entrance to a series of tunnels that will take you to the edge of the mountains safely. Once you're there, you'll be able to make it overland to the Poison Tower and end this. Jubilex still lives there, but only just. You cut off his power, but you did not cut off his life.
We're gonna go fix that.
You're damn right you're going to. He reaches under his shirt and pulls out a small vial. When you reach the end of the tunnels, each of you drink this. And do not forget to drink it every morning, or else you're not going to have, or else the antidote won't work on you.
It's not a lot in there.
Just a drop. That's all you need.
Drop. All right.
How if you'll excuse me, I have some last rites to take care of. And
could bound your soul to a new body.
With that, he wild shapes into a pillar of fire.
Arg is used to this, so he probably doesn't do much besides step back for the sake of, not being burned.
Ow, my hair.
Of course, Windows Explorer is going to be all slow just when I need it to quickly just pull up one little image. Why must you always vex me, map tools?
Yeah, Murphy's Law.
Of course.
To be clear, the party has never mentioned Jubilex around Acoriel just yet, have they?
No, but I think you know who he is at this point.
No.
You would know about it because you've been living
him.
in this world where he's been you've been living in this world and came out here specifically to fight him, so you must know about him.
Well, sure. He came out here specifically to help, fight against the forces coming out of the Oozen lands. He may not have been betting on going into the Oozen lands. Anyways.
We do stupid things like that.
Enorim turns into a pillar of fire, and after a few moments, quietly sputters out.
I'm going to cast Wall of Stone lets you summon the stone into any shape you want. So I'm going to cast Wall of Stone, along with a craft check to make a statue of him in memoriam. Yay for utility spells.
Yay.
Let's see here. Enorim was human.
Yeah, untrained
No,
craft
he
because
wasn't
that'd be
on a
craft
horse.
sculpting. Anywho.
That's better. She who
Here's my
stalks.
super amazing craft check.
She who stalks takes a moment to go lean against a wall.
Bark sighs deeply. Well, I suppose all things have to end sooner or later. He could have just asked for a reincarnation. New body wouldn't have been as diseased, but his choice, I suppose.
Coriel coughs.
Well,
He seemed a bit proud for that.
and he did say he was taking care of some last rites.
Well, respect for the dead, but we still have a prisoner, technically. He points behind him.
For the moment, yes.
Well, I should just crush it, or what?
With the way it immediately fled earlier, I doubt it'll answer any questions. What would it even ask it?
How many pieces it wants to be smashed into? That's a fun question.
So, you're going directly after Jubilex.
In so many words, yes. I don't see why not. He's a big fat problem, and technically it's our problem, so we have to go fix it, like we always have to.
I
Because
totally
apparently
could have
no one
taken
else
him
can be
that
bothered. This world is strange when no one else can be bothered except us to go fix everything. Starting to think someone's taking the piss.
Well, I'm sure once you volunteer for one little thing, they always want you to keep going back to do more.
You have no idea.
That is quite a name.
Yeah, Varg remembers something and wanders over to uncork his wine flask and pour it out over the ground as his particular offering. Over Enorim's grave, let's call it, and then takes a swig of it for himself and, recorks it. Right. Respect for the dead, that's his drink for the eve. What to do about this thing? What to do?
He is that dwarf is beginning to thaw out.
We must come to a conclusion quickly. He's starting to unthaw.
Let's just leave. I don't think more death will solve anything.
He was actively trying to kill you, I believe.
Yeah, that's on the list.
Doesn't make much difference to me either way.
Yeah, regardless of what the rest of you two decide, what the rest of you guys decide, I'm walking out of here. Unless something attacks me.
Sounds good.
Vlogger's gonna take this Slayer and I was gonna put him in a cart and just push it and then say good luck, but there's no cart, so
Also, a cart
Yes.
pushed from the end of the line here would roll to the elevator.
I don't know. I'd push him over the side of the elevator. Problem solved.
Yeah,
Isn't there a
fall out
hole in the back of the elevator now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Will fall out the now broken back of the elevator.
And the problem solves itself. Does anyone have any spare healing to throw my way, out of curiosity? I did get kind of whammed on.
Do you have SR?
Not right now, no.
Okay, Emma will throw her last heal on you then.
Lovely, I'm at full. Thank you kindly. On for the day.
Alrighty. You guys wander back into the mines.
Does anyone remember what the hell he wanted us to do? Something about go north, take the potion, don't die.
She who stalks pipes up. He's been using a series of caverns in order to get across the forest to the foot of the mountains. There's much corrupted wildlife wandering there. He felt he would have better chances with an underground assault to get close to the mountain valley where the poison spire is, and from there we could travel on foot across the mountains.
Why couldn't we simply unite an army, assemble it, teleport it to the poison spire, and then proceed to crush him like an egg? I said we call him out, take his bluff. We have to fight him anyway. We might as well have him come to us, other than us going to him.
Because stealth is our only way across the valley to the tower itself.
Unless he comes to us, that's what I'm saying. Have him poke his head out of his tower and come get us. He's a god thing, right? If we just deliberately challenge him, wave our tushes in the air, and tell him to come get us, he's gonna...
He is not a god anymore. Now he is simply a greater demon. And he will fight as such. And
so hide in a hole and we
understand
drag him out.
why the tower not be assaulted when we get there.
It was just really tall.
Well, just to make it official, I suppose, I'd offer to help with this.
Oh, you want to go die, then with the rest of us. Lovely. We'll include you in the payment plan, then.
The only one dying is that evil ooze.
I'm sure there'll be many interesting things to find in that tower.
Very interesting, I'd say. Apparently we found the secret of all creation last time. I wonder if we'll find the secret of, like, anti-creation this time, if that's a thing.
We'll find the anti-life equation.
First thing I'm gonna do with it, just fuck with it.
Anti-life justifies my hate.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna head to the surface. I mean, there's no reason for us to stay down here unless you guys want to try and do what he was doing. I mean, I believe he told us to go to the surface. I don't know, Blast, remember what he said. Someone tell me.
The entrance to the caves that he's been using are roughly a day's walk to the south.
Ah, well, that's our direction then, isn't it?
Onward we go?
Onward we go.
Up, no
Just
way.
Just going to proceed direct to the surface?
And always in the dilly dally.
Alrighty.
We could continue exploring, but I imagine there's more horrors down here, and I don't want to play, punch the horrors for the rest of the day. We have a god to go punch. A greater demon, anyway.
Back in just a second.
How exactly do you find the secret to all creation?
Well, it turns out it's located on the plane of acid. You wouldn't think to look there, but it's there.
No, acid isn't very conducive to all of creation.
Yeah, I don't know why they store it there. I guess it's just a good... and funny, there's not really any acid on the plane of acid either. It's just a lot of, rock, and occasionally uses.
The demi-plane of acid is where the plane of earth and planes of earth and water meet.
Ah, so a more literal term of acid.
Yeah, more literal, yeah.
Alright. The party manages to proceed without...
people.
manages to proceed without incident back to the elevator.
All aboard. Just watch the back. Stand near
don't
somebody's
fall.
likely to fall. I'll make room, so there you go. So I can just freely fucking change my size to medium and large, so it's no big deal.
Yes, because no one without an engineering degree is touching this thing.
Yes, we know. Pull the lever, Crunk.
Up we go.
Alrighty. How do you accomplish that?
God damn it.
First you push the counterweight so it's going down, and then you release the brakes.
And that means pushing... Let's see here. There is a white knob, which is currently up, and a black knobbed lever, which is currently centered.
God damn it
I don't
all.
remember, but Aaliyah would.
The white knob is the brakes.
White knob is brake, black lever determines which way the counterweights are going, and you need to put a certain number of counterweights on it before it'll be able to lift. Like if you put a lot of counterweights on one end, will lift us because we're heavy.
To descend, you lowered the counterweight lever and then disengaged the brakes.
Okay, I will raise the counterweight lever and then disengage the brakes.
You hear a clack as though meshing of gears high above, and when you disengage the brake, the elevator shudders and begins slowly ascending. It gets about halfway up to the top of the elevator shaft when you hear a great crash deep below you.
Well, my curiosity is piked, but I'm not stupid, so we probably shouldn't go. Oh!
And the elevator stops.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think I know what that was. It's not a big deal. I thought maybe that was the minecart I threw down there. And only now do we hear it go thud. Because that's a deep hole in the ground.
So they're stopped, huh?
Yep, we're stuck. Any ideas, anyone? I was just gonna start climbing, but that may take a couple days.
Teleportation magic.
I could always shadow walk us out.
Well, there's risks. Well, are we on any particular level, or are we just in the shaft somewhere?
You're in the shaft somewhere.
Shadow walk works exactly like teleport, it just takes time.
Well, I vote we keep our eyes open. I take a look around. I'm on the lookout for anything invisible and evil.
You see
Could just
vertical
dimension
shafts
doors
on all
up.
sides of you.
I look down.
You see impenetrable darkness beneath you.
Up.
You see impenetrable darkness above you.
I cast light on a piece of spare plank wood and throw that down and watch it.
You see it fall and ricochet off the walls for some time before crashing at the bottom and skittering off out of sight.
Well, there's no horde of evil undead coming up to kill us, so that's a plus. Alright, I've done what I can do. There's no evil, hidden assassin, and no gigantic horde of evil coming up from below to devour us, so, I'm happy.
I can just dimension door us all out if it's within range.
Well, we don't know that. It's safer to use teleport.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, I can just shadow walk us out. We can get pretty close to our end destination too. It's just an hour of walking or so, and when you're coiling along the edge of the shadow plane.
Yeah, go ahead. Do the shadow walking thing. It's that or I wind walk everyone and we just sort of fly out like stupids, but probably gonna run into a lot of walls that way.
Let's see here. You must be in an area of dim light, so you're going to have to douse yourself.
Yep.
You and any creature you touch. 50 miles per hour.
Yeah, this spell is actually subject to errata from 3.5 that didn't. So they kept all the wording but didn't change it. The errata from 3.5 was from the guy who developed the spell. And said that the spell 50 miles per hour is moving along the borders of the shadow plane, not moving along the that's not the distance on the material plane, so you can get anywhere within you can get anywhere on the planet during the duration time, but it always takes the full duration time when you cast it. So we're going to be spending
Gotcha.
so we're going to be spending 19 hours wandering the plane of shadow, but we should be able to get to where we're going.
That's tedious
So
as fuck.
When the spell
Yeah,
effect
Yeah, it
ends,
is.
So
you are
it,
shunted.
the reason it's a higher level than teleport is because you can take a lot more creatures with you. So I'll burn the spell. Yeah, you can take a lot more creatures than you, and it's a lot more accurate than basic teleport.
You are going to make a spell resistance roll for me.
Well, you can relax your spell resistance as a full round action.
Can you still do that with on armor? I forget.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do that then.
Yeah, see, that's still way more accurate than failing a teleportation roll.
Okay, I didn't need quite that many decimal places. Thank you, Map Tools.
You're welcome.
It loves you.
Wants to impress you.
I can calculate this much.
Yeah, it's just a double precision floating point, but still.
Let me see if I can find that errata, just a sec.
So we're going to be shadow walking for 19 hours.
Yeah, I'm just gonna find the exact thing he said about it, because it was the guy who designed the spell who said how it should work.
Well, you can dismiss it, so you don't have to last the entire duration. So even if you would go to exactly where you want to be, you then disappear d10 times 100 feet in some random horizontal direction. In this case, you rolled fairly high, so you guys are being shunted nearly 2 miles south of the mines.
These mines are the mines we were aiming for.
The mines you were in.
Yeah, alright, let's not back, because we need to go south anyway. Victory! Wait, backwards ass victory, but victory all the same.
Sure, but does that just put us somewhere where we don't want to be?
Potentially.
You guys emerge. You were expecting to emerge at the top of a mine shaft, but just as the spell ends, Alia mumbles, "Oops," and you guys appear.
Oh god, we're gonna die.
And you guys appear in the canopy of the jungle, somewhere outdoors. It is just about sunset, and you guys, let's see here, horizontal distance, you were up in those mines. Actually, you emerge about... Yeah, that figures that was going to happen. You guys emerge about 180 feet above the jungle floor.
Oh, lovely.
Alia, you're flying. Amesua has a ring of featherfall. Aishlin can fly and catch herself before she lands. Magus, do you... Not Magus.
Overland flight is still going, yeah.
You still have overland flight. Varg, can you cast featherfall?
Varg's idea of featherfall is turn into a bird. Which you can do as a quick action, so...
You can do as a quickened action. Alright, so all you need is a fly check to catch yourself and pull out of that dive.
Okay, 1 second. How's a nat 20 do you?
Nat 20s are irrelevant in skill checks, but a 34 is just fine.
I've turned into the first animal he thinks of that flies, which happens just to be a bird, i.e. an eagle, and pulls out of his death dive. He then starts harassing, Leah, just like literally harassing her like a bird would, just wings in the face, whole 9 yards, really pissed off.
Leah, you are savaged by a very large robin on your way down.
Ah.
You piece of crap! You have no idea what you're doing.
So, are we going to
I
start
could have
walking from
died.
here? Or do we just want another teleport?
Never again. I am flying. Screw you, people.
I think we're all flying.
Varg, could I get you to make a survival check for by She Who Stalked or yourself?
All right, we'll both roll separate ones. Varg isn't terrible at this.
Okay. Yeah. There's.
Even on that one, she does better than me. Fuck you, lady.
Anyway, yeah. So going that short a distance, we wouldn't use the whole duration. Whatever.
Yep. So yeah, it takes you 3 or 4 minutes, but once you get out, you still get randomly thrown.
Yeah, I'm flying.
So, with parties scattered over a small area on the ground now, not going to make you try and find each other. You can all do that well enough. So, She Who Stalks gets her bearings.
Yo,
and
where you at?
I'm here, you douchebags. Douche nozzles. Horrible woman. Wretch. Harpy. And so on.
And it's really
not
weird
happy.
to hear that kind of
follow the sounds
vulgarity
of
coming
swearing
out
to
of a
him.
hummingbird's mouth.
I was a robin 2 seconds ago. I can't just fucking change species. But now I'm
You
a
said the
peacock.
first bird you think of, so I'm
then you
just
said
going to
robin,
change
then
that
you-
to the first bird I think of each time I say it.
Makes
It's a
perfect
lazy
sense.
evaluated wild card.
Okay, everybody follow the sound of swearing to Varg.
That would be a good way of finding him. He's going to invest in a ring of feather falling just because of this nonsense that's happened way too goddamn many times.
Yep.
Oh yes, Emma has a ring of feather falling, so yeah.
Yes.
I am investing in one.
So the party successfully gathers around the foul-mouthed cockatoo, and She Who Stalks directs everyone. It's not too terribly far to the southeast from here. Let's see here. There
One moment.
is enough time before sunset.
Okay, continue. So southeast from here, you said? Yeah, we'll just go there. We're all flying, might as well.
Just as an aside, another amusing thing I can do is shadow walk us, so we're on the edge of the plane of shadow, then set up a tiny hut there.
Totally a
border
safe
hut.
place to camp out for the night. So, although Varg will probably have a bit of PTSD if you do take him to the plane of shadow overnight.
But we can get another undead raising chicken.
Yeah, that was fun.
So,
I'm surprised that hasn't come back to bite us yet.
Makorio will probably be too busy in the plane of shadow looking over random rocks to sleep.
Up until he got eaten by them.
Yeah, pretty much.
She Who Stalks leads you to a hillock, which doesn't look all that different from the surrounding countryside. But at the base of it, there is a huge boulder, which she proceeds to gesture everyone forward and then walk straight through.
Illusions. Fun.
Hooray.
If only I
Oh.
had some sort of helmet that let me see through them.
Yeah, that's a pity. Well, we just go through the illusions then and on wheel. I mean, I'm not scared of any illusion. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Who are you gonna call?
The entity that lives in my third eye is afraid of no ghosts.
I'm just gonna leave that where it is. So we did make it there before nightfall?
You did.
Goody.
When you
No,
walk
we've
out the
filled up
far
a lot before now.
when you walk out the far side of the boulder, she who stalks is already crouched on the ground and sniffing at the sandy dirt that lines these passages. Smells like it should be safe here for now. We will have to watch our footing once we're deeper in, however. And the first thing I need to do, could someone please collapse this tunnel behind us?
Fark just smiles. Yeah, but why?
Because otherwise we can't find our way through them.
What?
Just trust me, I have been down this way a few times.
If you collapse the tunnel behind you each time, how do we get in?
That's a good question.
Because it was reopened.
By what?
She looks uncomfortable answering that one.
A bulldozer.
Dear for the love of God. Get away from the entrance, I'll fucking collapse it. Get a lot away from the entrance. I'm talking like get in here, you slugs. Alright, this might be far enough. Let me double check earthquake.
Well, this will be a sight to see.
Yes, it will. Earthquake cast by extremely powerful druid. Oh yeah. We're pretty far away from the radius. I'm just gonna be there away from whatever that horrible red dot is. We'd like to know what that is. Oh, no, it's gone.
What's what?
Oh, yeah, uh-huh. I know what I saw.
What's what?
There's
I
a
don't
big
know what it
red
is.
dot.
It was, anyway.
Oh, yes, you'll see what it is in a moment.
Oh, yeah, that's comforting. Right, so I know I'm all the way over here. I will now place the earthquake center on the entrance just to collapse.
Right out. Long and very loud story short.
Righto. There, collapsed. Now we can get good and lost.
And with that,
I better mark it off, actually.
Well, you got to use Earthquake Underground.
Yes, I did.
with that, she who stalks concentrates a moment, points down the passage. Excellent. We can reach the poison tower using this tunnel.
And you know this because he told you?
No, because now that that way is shut, I have found the path forward.
That is deeply confusing to me. How does that work?
Well, we cannot walk that way anymore, so that is not the most direct route there.
That is not an explanation. That is
No, it's not. It's just confusing.
That is more roundabout answers.
She's using the find the path spell.
I'm gonna throw you out a window in a moment.
Still to make a window first.
Oh, I'll make one with her face. Just
That's
lead the
exactly
damn way.
Yeah, that's exactly how find the path works.
Gotta hurt someone with a window. Just get walking.
We will want to rest before long. It will be at least a day's hike through these tunnels, but we will only have to deal with the residents, not with any of the wildlife on the surface.
Isn't that comforting?
Residents. Ooze?
Of course it's gonna be ooze.
No, not ooze. Not even corrupted, thankfully. Just... You don't think I dug these tunnels by hand, did you?
It wouldn't surprise me. We are druids. Goblins, maybe? I have words with goblins. If they're goblins, I can handle them.
So these smooth, tube-shaped tunnels 30 feet wide, you think you could have dug them out?
Please don't tell me we were fighting giant worms.
Well, yeah, see, I would have summoned an elder worm to do it for me.
Well, at least
you're
prepared
how you did
then.
It? I swear to goodness, if that's how you did it, I'm walking out that fucking door. Or I'm making a hole and walking out that way.
Don't do that, it'll ruin her find the path spell.
Nevertheless, we will want to rest before we get too deep into the mines. The fact that this one leads to the surface means that it is probably abandoned.
That's comforting, I guess. Alright, how are we all feeling anyway? Like, we low on anyone low on anything?
Yeah, I could rest.
Alright, see no reason not to.
I still want a bit in reserve, but
out of heals.
Not a bad thing.
Emma's out of healing, Nation looks a bit langed up, and I can't complain if we take a rest.
I will prepare the secure shelter.
Yep.
That has quickly become my favorite spell.
You fashioned yourself together a sandstone shelter in the corner of this passage. It has, of course, 8 bunks, a sandstone carved trestle table, 8 stools, and an escritoire.
Awesome. I will also prepare the hero's feast.
I suppose you haven't used that in the last week, have you? Very well.
Varg is deeply happy and accepts her apology in the term of food.
Food is the best apology.
Yes, it is.
Well, you don't gain any effects that are going to last beyond morning. But should anything come upon you in the night, you've got at least a bit of morale bonuses.
No.
That's more because we always ignore the fact that you need to cast. You need to eat.
Varg doesn't ignore it, he just eats a lot.
I suppose I'll get all my spells prepared then.
Go ahead.
Too bad Enorim is not here. It gives you remove disease. That totally would have helped him.
Wait, who is carrying the vial of antidote?
Aaliyah usually. She ends up carrying the sensitive stuff, as dumb an idea as that is, but there you go. You can't give it to Varg, so who are you gonna give it to?
Yeah, I'm usually carrying everything. I get stuck with it.
Right.
I mean, I suppose Aisling could carry it. That's decently sensible. The thing is, Aaliyah is so hard to hit and to hurt. She just seems the smartest one.
I don't get any more spell slots. I'll burn whatever healing I need to heal myself up to.
Do I need anything else to repair here?
And yeah, if I burn all of the rest of my spells for healing and Sappy's healing charge, I should be able to heal up by Ashlyn and Acorial too. So we're all healed up.
Okie dokie then. All my spells prepared. Everything's already set to go in terms of like other things.
Yep.
Just finishing up mine here.
And Varg, you've updated Enorim the Elvalea's token?
Yes, I've updated She Who Stalks.
Okay.
I don't know how you're pronouncing that correctly every time.
I don't know either. I don't even question it.
Enorim the Elvalea? I deliberately chose one that was going to be easy to pronounce.
No, you didn't. Well, if you want me to update our token completely, I can, I suppose.
Well, if she, like, see you updated for her new max HP. If she's gained extra spell slots or anything, be sure to get all that applied. If her BAB's gone up, etc.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain her BAB to go, but she might have gotten new spells. One second. I'm running 2 druids here.
Yes.
I keep track of who's who beyond, Varg is the one that is big and mean. Spell-wise, they're just eerily similar. It's weird, isn't it? It looks like she got one more 6th and 7th level spells a day. I guess I'll adjust that.
When I wake up, I have new good powers. Yay. I should see if Varg's evil yet.
Just let me know if you're checking.
It's maximized spell plus 2 or 3 spell levels.
Maximize?
Yes.
Maximize is either... Well, hold on, no. Quicken is plus 4.
Plus 3 is maximized, okay.
Yeah.
Freedom. Where is the freedom domain? Freedom is under what? Inspiration, that's the one.
Oh, by the way, Varg, now you're actually traveling with a paladin. Have fun.
Hip hip hooray. How excited I am to be traveling with somebody who's going to badger me on and on and on and on and on about every action I do. How's the stick up your ass feel?
He's now a bow.
Lol.
I think you've been playing with people who don't play paladins, right?
Yes.
There's very few of them that do, and I'm not very lucky. What else would you...
Your code of conduct means you can't do that stuff. It doesn't mean you have to stop other people from doing it.
I need to buy her a wooden quarterstaff so she can start using spell staff to abuse the crap out of it. Like I do.
Crap. Yeah, we might need to fudge something. I just well, we can always change Emma's alignment, but it just says a paladin may accept only henchmen, followers, or cohorts who are lawful
That
good.
should do it.
That's a new change.
Fudge it furiously.
3.5. Yeah.
Power of the fudging. I see no reason why a paladin can't have a cohort who's just good. It doesn't think lawful good. What?
Well,
Have you ever heard of like Robin Hood teaming up with like, I don't know, Batman or something nonsensical?
Yeah, and that just causes huge. Yeah, and I can't actually just change Emma's alignment to lawful good, because if her alignment was always lawful good, I would have had her take levels as a paladin too. Because her lay on hands would stack.
Into infinity.
Yeah. You can only attract cohorts and henchmen, or you can only... You're only allowed to have cohorts and henchmen who satisfy that.
A paladin may accept only henchmen, followers, or cohorts who are lawful good.
Alright, Emma is a pre-existing condition. She will not prevent you from taking a paladin level.
Okay. If she dies, that's your problem.
Fair enough. If I want a new henchman, they have to be lawful good.
So you better find yourself a way to get a genuine angel as a companion, then.
I would totally switch out Emma for an actual angel. Maybe if we go into really high levels, I'll be able to. Although leadership by the rules caps out.
Yes.
Which is a shame.
Yes, that table
would
does
love to have
not
Jubilant as a
extend
cohort.
beyond where it says it extends.
Hey, can I have the Terraskia as a cohort? My level allows it. I know where he is.
Sorry, a Tarask?
That, whatever. I always pronounce it different every time I say it, so I just give up. Big scary thing that eats everyone.
Albuquerque is the only word pronounced with a key as a Q-U-E. And I don't think you live in Albuquerque.
No. Been there.
I don't see any problem with just extending out the leadership thing, though. Especially if you end up going to like level 30, then leadership's a wasted feat.
It occurs to me that I really should, if we were going to introduce a new cohort for me and it was going to be an effective combatant, we really should have just picked a creature with CR like 15 or something, and then leveled it from there, because thing is, PCs, like the original like base races, need really heavy gear to be effective at high levels, whereas just a creature like Emma doesn't really need it. But it would be wiser to have her be like, I don't know, an owl bear or something.
Yep.
Emma would need.
Let's see
Emma
here.
could just sit in the back and just throw heal spells at us would be effective.
I believe you'll want to prepare at least a few of the higher level slots for Aislinn.
Oh, god damn it. Someone else do that. That's two. That'd be 3 freaking entirely different spell selections I gotta pick. No, someone else do it.
I believe you're the only one well acquainted with the witch spell list, though.
I hate all of you. Well, you have to wait then. Acquainted I may be, but I'm not a master of it, nor am I particularly quick about it.
At least she's a wizard, thus restricted to the spells she knows to equip.
There's very little she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Here we are.
We should look into that sometime, because I may want to switch out Emma for a companion that's more in line with my god's thing.
Yep.
CR-15 dragon.
So wait, I'm just trying to keep the multi-classes straight in my head. Aishlin is witch, and
she's witch, but she is
Just a
she's
witch.
an archetype of it that gives her a different racial origin.
Okay.
She keeps her face covered not because she doesn't look human, but because her parentage does include supernatural creatures.
Oh no, she's not human at all. She's technically a changeling, which is not human. It gets defined as not being human. Her brother was a hag. She is not human, and she's like half human, I guess, at best.
Yes, that's why I said she doesn't wear a mask because she doesn't look human.
Oh, I thought you said was.
I suppose I'll look at the undead list for undead anatomy while you're doing that.
An adult gold dragon fits into my CR restriction.
Ride him to justice.
Lovely.
Oh, even I think, even I think that's ridiculous.
Oh, you're sitting there, just get the camera nice and close for a team photo.
Everyone make poses.
I'm just looking at CR-16 creatures to see if there's anything that fits me better than her.
Mm-hmm.
I find it funny that adult gold dragon's on the list, though.
I don't think he'd rub Varg very well. It'd be a very tense relationship.
There's two honest to good. There actually is an angel at my restriction too, but it's also neutral good.
I have just now noticed that Amrinli Ilvalea is wearing a purple heart pendant.
Okie dokie.
So she is.
Ooh, a plasma ooze.
You cannot attract plasma ooze as a cohort.
Just
not in your
because-
alignment.
Even that, we're like deliberately fighting against his like masters. The fuck.
Maybe if I get it.
Besides, would you really want one of these wandering about and giving the party assistance?
I don't see any way this can go wrong.
Why? Just because it's gargantuan and I'd never be able to fit it anywhere?
Hey, it fits everywhere. I can fit anywhere, but this thing is ridiculous. And ooh, you can fit anywhere it goddamn feels like.
It's too bad the Planetar is neutral good.
Oops, sorry guys. I had to make 3 attacks and there were only 2 enemies around.
Shoot yourself.
Aim for Varg, you can take it.
I hate all of you.
Let's see what's on the level 15 block.
You don't need to reprep all of her spells there, Chris. Just like fill about half the empty slots in the upper levels, just so that she doesn't run dry.
Oh, I just finished, so 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Ta-da!
Wunderbar.
I might need to look into a cohort, or I might need to look into turning Amentra into like something else. I'm fine with her being a druid of freedom and eagles and all that, but why can't she be like an actual eagle herself or some retardation, like some sort of eagle people, like a Strix or something? Or something more powerful, like some sort of one of those angel eagle things. Give me a good influence and all that. I'm not a paladin. I'm not limited. Right? That's weird. In fact, I could have the ooze.
Turns out there is a level 15 lawful good angel.
The Imperial. Yes, in fact, you guys fought alongside 2 or 3 of these at the while you were making your transit to the to Nirvana. Alrighty. Come the morning, there was no disturbances in the night. You all make your morning preparations. You all insist Varg attempt some morning ablutions.
Eh? You want me to punch you?
No. So.
That'll be abrasions, I think.
That's why I said. Varg takes the soap, scrubs his head a bit, and passes it back in confusion.
At least he didn't eat it. Yeah,
well, it smelled like
Alia
animal fat,
does
so
her
he was
morning
tempted.
vocal exercises.
Varg scratches himself.
Spells back.
And were there an
where were you
erratic
finding
audience
that,
around, she would impress them.
Where'd you find that leadership table of creatures you could recruit? Or were you just looking up like lawful good creatures?
I was just looking at leadership. Leadership lets you recruit a character up to a certain level, and a creature's CR is equal to its class level. So technically, you can recruit anything like that.
Okay, I see.
As long as your DM will let you.
Alrighty. There's nothing more in this particular subsection of tunnel, however. Adrenal Balea concentrates, finds the path once more, and announces that the way to the Oozen Spire, to the Poison Spire, is still open. So she leads the way forward.
I'm just going to do this really quick.
Oh, I'll follow.
Keep that going.
Yep. Here, let me just stretch you guys out a bit, and can you arrange yourselves in marching order?
Alright. Ta-da.
Okay.
Almost a rectangle.
Almost. So close.
She leads you guys forward into the into these tunnels. And after a few hours, the texture of these tunnels changes slightly. It's less sandy, and it's more loam interspersed with rock.
Good dirt.
Oh, actually, yeah. Sorry, I didn't. Loyal Oath actually replaces Smite Evil, so I get nothing out of Oath of Loyalty, so I'm not taking it. Just before I get into combat in that set.
Okay. You are free to explore forward from there.
I'm not sure I want to, but whatever.
We can continue the tradition of Varg goes first.
Is there any reason why the ground's all brown like that?
It's loam, that's why. It went from rock to loam.
It went from sand to loam.
Sorry. Comparator. M. Potato.
Coriel, you can see the passage gets a little tight up ahead, and you think there's some sort of junction beyond there.
All right. I remember the last time we went through a narrow area in a tunnel.
I do too. And rush.
Or jogs briskly through the gap, and finds himself safely on the far side.
Alrighty.
Bring up these poor girls who are being left behind.
Don't worry, Varg. I'm watching your back.
I'm sure you are.
I'm not sure what you're implying.
Sure you don't.
You reach a cross passage, and you can feel a gentle breeze coming across this passage.
Which one is Gentle Breeze? I go just across. I see. Which direction does the breeze flow?
The breeze is coming from the this way.
That way, I'm gonna go this way then.
I'm not about to try pronouncing that name, but she who stalks is the one who knows where we're going, right?
I would assume. Is this the right way? Simple
She
question.
comes to the intersection, thinks a moment, and nods, pointing the direction that Varg's already turned.
Yes, and easy then.
Very well.
Could I please perception checks from those who have ranks in it?
Does she who stalks? Nope.
Okay.
And Aisha doesn't.
There we go. Okay, Varg, you're aware that the ground is that the dirt is wetter here. You can feel a gentle vibration in the ground. It's not like an earthquake. It's something constant.
Move, 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 move.
Oh,
Move
great.
now, get out
How
of the way.
high is the
Move,
ceiling in
move,
this?
move today, now, this minute, this second.
The tunnel is circular, a little flatter on the bottom than anywhere else, but circular and 30 feet wide.
I'd like
So
everyone
at
to
the
stay
center,
here.
it's 30 foot tall.
You all need to stay here, be ready to back away. There's something coming. It's likely going to be whatever made this passageway. If it's hostile, start backing up. Otherwise, just wait.
I'd rather not fight a 30-foot tall worm.
I would have liked to avoid that too, but, such is life. Now we just wait. Let it pass by. It's most likely going to come from that direction.
For some unexplained reason, I believe if I ate its poop, I would live longer.
It's a great plan.
The
You are
vibration
very
is now the vibration is now strong enough you're all aware of it.
Stay where we are. I see no reason to move. Unless I feel it coming from behind us, we're staying put.
And you hear a crack of stone nearby.
Alright, I'm good.
Floating
The
upwards 10
tunnel
feet.
behind you collapses.
Oh, well, that's comforting. So the rumbling stop.
The rumbling has not yet stopped.
I vote we maybe poke my head out and see if anything's like steam rolling towards us in either direction.
Not yet, no.
Yeah, potatoes. Just wait a little longer.
Only a matter of time.
Just a little bit longer.
You can now distinctly tell that there is something approaching from the direction the wind was blowing.
Ah, figured. Yeah, just stay put, everyone. It'll pass by. As long as you don't let yourself look delicious, it'll just, leave us be.
With a huge torrential crushing of dirt under feet, it passes by.
I do my best to look decidedly non-delicious.
Yeah. Oh, one moment for the stream. There we go.
Do we see it long enough to make any sort of knowledge check on that?
It's a giant purple worm. Guess what it is?
You see it.
No.
You see it long enough to be able to make some kind of determination. Let me check which. Pardon me. I just need to check which knowledge check that is. That is That is Arcana.
Oh, goody. And before I forget again, I'd like Tebraze to assist me on the Knowledge Arcana, since that's the one knowledge he does have.
Aisling can help.
I'll just take 10 on a Knowledge Arcana. I get 32.
Okay.
Aisling won't bother rolling because she can potentially get higher. In fact, Aisling can do nothing but get higher than all of you put together.
That's the level 19 Bard ability. I can take 10 on any skill, even if you can't take 10 on them.
Okay, so Aisling got a 34, even rolling a 3.
Mm-hmm.
She's really good at this, apparently.
Let's see here. Identify a creature. Y'all have got none.
It's a big purple worm.
I can live with that.
It is a positively monstrous purple worm. In fact, the purple worms, which you're referring to by name, which you're normally thinking of, are normally about a quarter the length of this thing.
Okay. We need to keep our ears and feet peeled. If we feel vibrations or hear something like that coming again, we need to find an alcove or make one. And I can't
not letting
move.
anyone peel my feet.
So, just for reference, the actual size of the creature, although this is completely the wrong color, is more akin to this.
A gigantic question mark. How scary. Oh, okay. Well, alright then.
Alright.
A one-eyed monster.
One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Hey, you know what? I'm bigger than that, so I'm not impressed.
Radio.
Right, onwards.
It has passed you by. The
That
vibration
thing
in the
looked
ground
delicious.
slowly settles until Varg cannot feel it anymore.
Good. Keep your wits about you, then. If I hear that again, we have to find an alcove, so let's try and move quickly.
So Coriel is flying, but he'll hold his hand to the wall as he goes along to feel for vibrations.
Or just walk like the rest of us.
Walking is for plebeians.
Varg looks at you and wonders if you want to say that again while he's walking.
Not particularly.
I don't think so.
So, would anyone care to make me a stealth check?
Yeah, let's try and be quiet about this. Well, I don't even know how it hears over its own fucking noise, but alright.
What's the detriment of doing that untrained?
Just your dex mod.
I am not good stealth.
In a nutshell, none of us are. Oh, you're terrible at it. You're worse than Varg. Varg's pretty fucking terrible at it.
I am wearing full plate.
True.
Alia tiptoes along, good enough to hide from any commoner.
Heh.
I think I should get a bonus for not having to touch the ground. Actually, I should too. Whatever.
Proceed.
I should totally find a Fiendish Colto and have him as my companion. Because that sounds awesome. I'll name him Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl?
I like the way I say it better, but let's roll with yours.
You guys round the corner and see someone waiting for you.
Oh, lovely.
Is his name Happy Worm? He wants to give hugs? Are you Lord Happy Worm and wants to give hugs, or am I gonna have to fucking wrestle you as a much bigger creature? Because if we're doing the wrestle thing, I'm gonna win.
I love you, Wormy.
It has no eyes with which to see you, but it's also blocking the passage.
Asshole. Move.
How thoroughly is it blocking the passage? Can we not even see past it?
Yeah, edge to edge. It is a tight fit.
It's tunnel. Of course it's a tight bloody fit.
Why don't we just dimension door to the other side of it?
That was
That's
what I
the
was
side
thinking.
with the mouth. Or does this side have the mouth?
This side has the mouth at the moment.
Okie dokie. We could do that and then play run away from the angry mouth. So, it's that or I transform and wrestle this thing. Option A or option B, people.
With everyone standing there loudly talking, it makes a horrible scream and begins to writhe towards you.
Option A, quick wild shape.
Quick,
I need
ice tomb
Vargisian
it.
Rex. I need Vargisian Rex.
Fetching.
Why don't we just ice tomb it? I'm sure it doesn't have a good fort save.
Okay, fine. Roll a fort save.
I'm sure it does have a good fort save, but still.
They can roll a fort save. Because I admitted Ashlyn isn't stupid. She would be screaming to do that in the first action. So if I have enough time to do this, she's enough time to throw that out.
Aislinn breathes deep, screams like a little girl. Hold on, I need to arrange bar the background first. There we go.
She doesn't need to wait till it's within 30 feet of her, though, is the thing.
Yes. Range 45.
No, she'll just ready it, I suppose. I don't know. I'm just putting my big ass body between him and us, and if he wants a piece of this, he can come get it.
Alrighty.
And she can ice tomb it as soon as it's in range, so that's the plan. Is that a plan?
Alrighty.
Does that constitute a plan?
Oh, it rolled well.
Yes, it did.
You can just roll initiative for the rest. I don't care.
Normally I do, but I was having trouble getting my cursor around Vargas and Rex.
Rarg. I consume all. I beat it. Eat dicks. Excuse me while I do my lol dance.
Okay. Emesua.
Ashland's not an initiative.
Okay, you grabbed her. Right.
And she rolled a 1. Emesua.
She forgets what's going on.
She panics. It happens.
Just a sec. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to assume it's not mine. So let me just check the range. Yeah, it's medium range. Okay. Emma's going to use her at-will hold monster on it. It gets a will save at DC 18, or it's paralyzed.
Will save?
Yep. Nuts.
Yeah, it's guaranteed to pass that.
Why does that have such a good will save?
I don't know.
Oh, well, that's her turn.
Varg.
And nothing of value was lost.
How much space between me and his face? A lot.
Well, you only need to move 10 feet forward in order to get within biting range of him. He is already in biting range of you.
Alright. If I know that, I'm not going to bother charging. Then there's no damn point. He'd bite me. Get a free bite for no particular reason. So, 5 foot step. Or could you 5 foot step forward, please?
Sorry.
It's alright.
Here or here?
There's good. Thank you. I just need to be in range of biting him is all. And I'm gonna full attack. Activate
You're
rage.
not yet. You needed to move 10 feet to get in biting range.
Oh, all right then. Lashing reach it is then.
Gotcha.
So that allows me to make a grapple check at unusually large distances at no penalty. So I'm gonna try and grapple this thing.
Okay.
How's a 55 do you?
It falls short.
Oop. No. Oh wait, no. Increase that by. I'm raging, so that's 2. So 57.
It falls short.
Okay, it might have been a difference. All right, so I just snap at it and I'm done. And
Okay.
I don't really have a move action to do anything with it, so.
Alia. You're only just aware of this thing's gnashing teeth at the edge of your vision. It looks like Varg is literally attacking at the tunnel with teeth.
I'll take a move to there. Activate my song as a swift.
Tra-la-la in the valley.
And I'd like to hit it multiple times, so I need to see what spells I have that offer me multiple ray attacks. Just a sec.
Righto.
Just Admonishing Ray and Battering Blast, huh? Well, I can throw it against the wall with a Battering Blast, but I think Varg would get pissed off at me.
Teeny
If you
bit.
knocked it out of his range, yes.
Little teeny bit, yes.
Back
You
in
do
just a
want
moment.
me. You do want me between you and this, right?
I don't care. Yeah, I'm going to assume it's not immune to non-lethal, so I'll throw an Admonishing Ray at it. That does a surprising amount of damage.
This is true.
Okay, just 1 second. Okay, so that's 3 rays that deal 46 non-lethal each. Okay. Okay, so here come my ranged attack. Do those hit its range touch?
No, he's not
Actually-
here yet, so.
Oh, yeah. Actually, they're even higher than that because they're all at +4.
Yep.
Then
So
each
how
ray
big this
does-
thing is, I think you hit unless it's got like power.
Then each ray also does 46 +4 damage, and then my sonic damage.
Impressive.
Yeah, like I said, Admonishing Ray does a surprising amount of damage because it's considered a weapon, so it gets all my Inspire Courage effects.
Nah, that'll be why.
I really should have taken more than 2 Ray spells.
Okay, sorry for that.
Okie dokie.
Alia, what you doing?
So those 3 there are my 2 hits.
Okay.
With my Admonishing Ray, they're all 4 higher than that. Do those hit its range touch?
Its touch AC is struck by those. It is not able to dodge out of way in these confines.
Surprising. Okay, here comes
Shotgun
the base.
or
Here comes the base non-lethal damage for those attacks.
Okay.
And here comes the discordant voice damage for them. So the first is non-lethal, the second is lethal.
Sorry, some of those are lethal?
Yeah, discordant voice deals lethal sonic damage.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Nothing I can do about that.
Yep. Alrighty, so that means... And...
Suck on that, purple worm. I moved, I swift, I standard. I'm done.
Alrighty. The worm, offended at these blasts on the inside of its toothy mouth, decides to take a deep breath in.
I might like kill it by choking if I get this stuck. Okay.
Amesua counts as flying because she is not actually touching the ground.
Does a
Also, that's
41
everyone.
Does a 41 make the save?
Varg, you get a natural 20, grip into the ground, and don't move an inch.
I give it a look.
Oh, great.
There's
Does
my
him-
fly check.
Does him being behind me give him any kind of bonus at all?
You do not plug the passage.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Alia, you manage to fight the winds and maintain your position.
Emma, however, doesn't have a fly check, so she's screwed. She gets a +4.
Good luck.
Woo!
I'll
Aislinn
roll for
and
the other
she
two.
who stalks.
Here comes she who starts. 14 total. There, so I don't know if that changed anything. She got quite a bit of cover between her and the hole, and Aisham.
He's hoovering them up.
He is. And 23 for Aisham.
She just fails.
Hmm.
On the plus side, they got a really easy attack route at this thing's insides.
Hey, Aaliyah, it's just me and you again.
So we're actively
Fuck.
in its mouth?
You are swallowed.
Alright.
Damn it. The good news is I don't think it could swallow me, and even if it could, it would regret it immediately.
Okay, Emma's got DR10. So she takes 38 acid and 5 crushing.
It just hoovered up like the entire party.
Fortunately, that was a full round, and he can't spam it.
Nothing's gonna help him any. As soon as it's my turn, I'm gonna turn this thing into Swiss cheese.
Well,
Tear
they're
a
all
hole
inside
bigger
of
than
him.
him.
Coriel can fuck it up now.
Yeah, Corey will just sit inside going, ha ha!
Yeah, I'm
Corey,
really happy about this.
You are using a one-handed weapon, right?
Yes.
The AC
Coriel.
to hit something's inside is only 10.
I have a question for you, though. What
What's
would
up?
happen if I were to turn into, say, a huge creature while inside of this thing?
Take up more room, squish your friends, about nothing else. Yeah, the huge
Yeah.
just isn't big enough to bother this thing. If this thing was like already huge, then you turn huge, yeah, but it's just you're a bigger
it's
meal.
a bit bigger.
This thing can swallow one creature one size class below it,
Which is essentially me.
or 4 one size class below that, or 16 one size class below that. It could eat 32 medium creatures.
Wow. All right.
It's got no
So
props.
being huge isn't going to bother him. And
my
I
mule got
provided
bigger.
a link
Nom, nom,
to
nom.
the Swallowed Whole rules in Breath of the Earth if you need it.
Okay, so can I dimension door everyone out from here?
You are in your own breath sac. The
Okay,
others
so
are in separate lungs from you.
we are separated.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude, the AC to hit the interior of a creature is 10 plus half its natural armor bonus. You can fuck this thing up.
Yes, I can. So let's.
If you full attack, you do enough damage, everyone else can just like literally plop out on their turn, so it's like no fucking danger.
Yeah, I'm going to use my most dangerous spell here. There's something
Just
very
bear
nasty
in mind,
I can do.
you are considered grappled, so you're going to have to make concentration checks for any spells you want to use.
Okay. I'll have to remember the exact
If you
rules
do
for
enough damage
concentration.
to it, everybody falls out the side.
Let me just bring the concentration stuff up really quick. Because I am casting spells. Okay, so I'd add... No, I have quite the concentration, so... Concentration deck DC is spell level plus grappler CMB. Okay. Alright, so full round action. I'm gonna go ahead and get my most powerful spell out of the way here. First turn on Boots of Speed. Let's activate this. It's +5 to all my damage. And I'll activate this just in case. It's +8 to all my attacks.
Okay.
Now
The Kung Fu is strong in this one.
Now I'm gonna be a bastard and cast an empowered maximize disintegrate.
Alrighty. Make your concentration check.
Yes, let's get that concentration going. Is there a macro for that, or do we just need to type it out?
Gotta type.
If you select it from the spell manager, then it just goes.
Will it? Okay.
There's no macro to roll the damage or anything, or to roll the concentration. Sorry, that varies
I'll
too
cast
much from caster to
disintegrate.
caster.
And I'll type up the concentration.
Yep. So
Plus
D20,
19, and it's a level 6 spell, so 25.
D20 plus caster level plus casting modifier.
Right, so I would have +8 for intelligence, so plus 27.
You do not break DC.
Damn.
Hey, sad.
That's sad, yes.
And that's what
Your
the
hand
20th level in your
gets caught
class
in a
is
fold
for.
of lung tissue, and you are not able to work your way through the components of the spell.
So that's
Actually,
what that last level is for
I'm
mages.
curious. Yeah, that's a very good argument for it now. When I'm using that with Spell Strike, how does that... Because that would transfer it into a touch spell.
You still have to cast the spell, no matter how you're delivering it.
Yeah, point.
Alright, on to the attacks then.
You may cut your way with any light, slashing, or piercing weapon.
Got slashing, so...
Is it a light weapon?
Is it a light weapon? Scimitar, I don't believe that's light.
Last I checked, it was one-handed, but it's finessable, so you could argue it's pretty darn light.
If he has finesse...
I do not.
Come on, where is the equipment page?
Somewhere around here.
Equipment. Weapons. Normal weapons, not alchemical, not firearms, not Stone Age. A scimitar is one-handed but not light.
You're in trouble.
Yeah, a
A
bit of trouble.
kukri would have been light. Short sword would have been light.
Not a scimitar, though. So what can I do from here, then?
Shit your pants.
Hmm.
Do you have a spike gauntlet by chance?
I don't remember having one, no.
Normal gauntlet?
If he's
I
wearing
imagine-
heavy armor, it should
Yeah,
include
full plate.
gauntlets.
It's not slashing or piercing, but you can just punch the insides for damage.
That's
If you
true.
wanna.
I mean, what else am I going to do here?
Draw a weird weapon? A dagger?
Well, in light of the fact of considering what everyone else in its gullet is armed with, you may make an attack with your scimitar, but you can't make a full attack.
Okay, so just one.
Yeah.
Well, there it is, rolled right there.
Okay. Is there any is that all of the damage?
Should be. That's all I had
Okay.
onto it. And, I'm gonna cast a quicken vampiric touch inside of here.
Alrighty. Make the concentration check.
Yes, let me just cast it here. Not the best roll there. It is only considered a level 3 because of the Magus Arcana used to quicken it.
Yes. Which means that the DC is only 10 plus its CMB plus 3. The problem is its CMB.
Quite a bit, isn't it?
When it tries to eat Varg, you will see what comes of that.
Mm.
Alright, the damage you've dealt to its gullet is accounted for. You've used a swift, so she who stalks.
Oh, this sucks. What could she do about that? She's a druid, so she has a lot of reactions to be able to do. I'm just trying to figure out which one was the most helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she needs to outlast this stupid thing, so let me just double check something. That's weird.
Oh, just to clarify really quick, that means my one-a-day maximized and quickened magics are used. The empowered came from spell perfection on disintegrate, so I still have that reserve.
Okay.
That's something. You know what? She's been fighting them long enough to know what they are. She is going to use her druidic powers to transform herself to a huge-sized acid elemental.
Alrighty.
Just basically makes space for the others and just goes blarg. So she'll be fine.
Let's see here. Yes. Here, could you link me, please?
No, sure. Oh, you probably want the size she's at, don't you?
Oh, that's okay. Just the group of elementals is fine. It's just difficult to navigate to it.
Yeah, immunities to acid, elementals trait, DR10, nothing, so on, so on.
She does gain the immunity, not just
yeah, she gets the full immunity. At least for normally you get resistances for like if you're a dragon, but if they're elementals, you get full resistance.
Okay, perfect. All right, so she's only gonna have to worry about the crush, and this gives her DR5 anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
And I guess she'll just slap the inside of this thing for giggles. Oh wait, no, she doesn't have any quicken thing, so that was her standard. So she's just gonna move away from everyone, so she doesn't start aciding them on accident.
She's in her own lung pouch.
Alright, she's just gonna plop there and make gloopy sounds.
Alrighty. Ashlyn. Is probably quite perturbed about this turn of events.
Oh yeah, this isn't cool. She could ice tomb it, as stupid as that is. It's probably the worst idea ever, but you know, it's a doable idea. Yeah.
Yes, it is the worst idea ever.
It could be slightly worse.
Well, considering she will still be inside it and still be being digested.
Okay. Her best bet right now might be something along the lines of... Well, I have a dumb question. Do the things the creature has swallowed go with it when it's mazed?
I would presume any of its contents would, normally.
That's something.
A maze is an extra dimensional space. Oh dear. Alright, let's see here. A maze is an extra dimensional space. When you maze a creature, it is banished into that maze. Every round it gets to make a int check, DC 20, to return on its own, otherwise it stays there for 10 minutes.
At this point, her best bet is possibly shifting into some sort of creature, and smart people say shift into a creature that's immune to acid, and smart people say that'd probably be another acid elemental. Yeah, it's a supernatural, and her most of her stuff is spells and hexes, and none of the hexes are any help. And her only supernatural that's any help right now is transforming into roughly anything, so smart person says turn into another acid elemental. What's her limit on size? Good lord, that's complex.
Hmm?
No, they just isn't really bloody complex. Oh, okay, B-shape too.
Yes.
I forget how complex this blasted thing is.
Future reference. I need to add +4 to my concentration checks.
Okay, let's go with a huge... I don't know what the hell's used to acid. That's huge. A huge acid worm. I don't know. I used to know. Who is a kind of frog? Oh, she's not... Okay, never mind. She just turns into a huge acid elemental as well. She's not limited in the same way that a druid would be.
Okay.
It's because her familiar is a shapeshifter, so she's not shapeshifting because of beast shape. She's shapeshifting into... Basically, she's doing two shapeshifts. She shapeshifts into a creature that's her familiar, and then the familiar shape that she's in can then shapeshift into other things. So it's like 2-1-2.
Right. She is using her Void Worm's power.
Yes, so now she's also a huge acid elemental.
Okay.
This is getting awkward. It's running out of room.
Yes. I presume she can't do that, like, as a
So that's
swift
our whole
action.
turn. So yeah.
Okay. Emesua.
Turn into an acid elemental. Just fuck with this thing.
I can't turn
It's
into
gonna
an
have some
acid
indigestion.
elemental. I could summon a water elemental. I don't suppose the purple worm is considered an animal.
Doubt it.
From your attempt to identify it, you did good enough that you're pretty confident it does in fact fit in the category of magical beast.
Damn, I was going to cast Awakening on it so we could negotiate. Yeah, I think I'll just slash at its insides and oh wait, no, the spear's wait, it's a short spear, it's a one-handed weapon.
It is one-handed?
Yeah, I believe short spears are one-handed. Let me check the good old weapon. I know long spears are two-handed.
Short spear, simple one-handed melee. You may make an attack.
Okay. Take this. I don't think she can see or hear me. Yay. That'd be your turn then.
Alrighty. Varg.
5-foot step. 1 to the south, please. So he's within range. Now I murder him dead. You are singing, correct?
You may proceed nibbling.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to declare Destructive Smite on everything, because balls to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, looks like I've got it. And I'll use a Cloak of Fangs use. Why not? Okay, fuck this guy.
I thought you were trying to bite him.
You heard me.
Okay. One claw landed and did not confirm.
Wow, this thing's AC is retarded. Alright. Wish I AC was that good at that size. Christ. Okay. Just one claw then?
One claw.
That's a sad. Alright, let's see.
In its defense, you did roll pretty bad most of that.
I didn't really roll great, you know. There you go. Don't fuck with me when I'm smiting people.
Damage, destructive smite, discordant voice, or note. There we go.
So that's the Ren, the claw itself, including the destructive smite damage and the extra strength of being raged, and the song, and all the rest.
Yep. Which comes out to 81 minus its DR.
My weapons count as +5 weapons, so unless its DR is like DR nothingness, it kind of probably gonna punch through. I deliberately bought an item to make sure they were +5 damn weapons.
DR double dash.
Fuck this thing with a toothpick. Oh well, I did a fair amount of damage. So all I can do though is my full action.
Okay. Alia.
Okay.
Remember that thing that you say would turn me invincible? Do that thing.
I don't have any more.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. See what I can do in this situation. Yeah, I'm just gonna full attack it. Maintain my song first.
Okay. And let fly.
I forgot to do that the first time.
Hmm.
And now it's done it twice on me. Damn it.
Just forget it next turn. You'll be fine.
Anywho.
I'll take the use out of your token.
So yeah, it's within 30 feet of me, so I get my point blank shot now. And I get discordant voice on it, so let's kick its ass.
Also, you were burning a Messua's level 9 slots.
That was stupid of me.
I have removed those.
Never mind. There we go.
Okay.
Just one sec. Just need to see what something does here.
Yep.
Yeah,
Checking.
sorry, I have a lot of things that interact strangely with things.
Yes. It
Bardic
is one of the
Performance.
flaws at this high level of game.
Okay, that doesn't help me. In that case, I'm going to have Sappy burn one of his lightning bolts. Yeah, he has he has that 3 times a day at DC 18. Why not?
Sorry, you cut out. Have Sappy burn blank.
I'm gonna have Sappy burn one of his lightning bolts.
Okay.
So that's 10d6 with a reflex save at DC 18 to half.
And I'll also need you to make a spell resistance check.
Sure thing. He's considered to be level 15. Oh, come on. Okay.
Not today.
Okay. Full attacking them.
Okay.
This is this one determines whether my money shot hits too.
Yes. $45 hits.
Okay, this one's just the damage roll then. Oh, actually, that might not hit because that should be at -2 because I'm rapid shotting.
That misses.
Okie doke.
Go ahead and move on to your first iterative. Swish. Embeds in a armored tooth and does nothing.
Okay, and here's my rapid shot.
And just misses.
We're in trouble.
By the exact same margin that Varg failed to bite into this thing's flesh.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
I mean, me and you are pretty fucking good shots, but this is bad.
So, class, what happens after you breathe in? You breathe out. Let me just roll where you guys land as you're expelled from his gullet.
Sonic damage. This is weird.
Sonic damage.
Fly check income.
I forgot I raged, so I'm just giving him temp HP, and we'll just handle that as we
Now,
go.
everyone who was in his gullet, you take the sonic damage with no save, but you just land where you're going. You don't end up prone. Those of you who were outside, which is Alia and Varg, make the fly check, which Alia passed, and Varg, a fort check.
Where am I getting thrown?
A reflex save, Varg.
Okay. I'm a crocodile, and therefore I'm a four-legged, very prone creature. I have a +4 bonus on this, because fuck you. $25. Probably not going to make it, but hey.
25 is... You're very good at this today, Varg. One shy.
Let me double check to make sure my math is right, though.
Okay.
Your song had anything to reflex saves? I have no idea. Leah?
What?
Just give her a second.
Does your song have anything to do with reflex saves? I don't remember.
Only if it's fear-based.
It is not.
Pity.
This is the ground trembling and shaking, knocking you off balance.
Ah, that sounds scary to me.
Alright, let's see here. I messed with that.
Yeah, I don't fear fly checks.
Let's see here. You made the fly check, so you are not prone, and you take half the damage.
Yeah, already did so.
Okay.
Okay, yes, I'm off by 2, so increase that by 2.
Increase the roll you made by 2?
Yes.
Alright. Then
Because I only improved my save by 2 for some insane reason. Anyway.
Then you passed and take half damage. I believe you already applied fall.
Oops, I don't.
You applied the 49 damage.
Yeah,
Just heal 25.
Yeah, I don't fear fly checks. Rules is written, I can auto pass all the common fly checks.
Yep. The DC for this is high, but it's not that high.
Well, at least I'm not prone. I'm more worried about being prone than I was about the damage.
Yep. And unlike the inhale, breathing out is not a full round action. It is going to take a moment, choose its prey very poorly. Yeah, Varg, you're the only one who hasn't had a bite taken out of you as far as it's concerned. So it's going to take a bite out of you. You look delicious.
Well, it looks delicious too. Let's do this.
This sandwich took a bite out of me.
Yeah, I don't know where he comes from where you're supposed to bite your sandwiches, but whatever.
Yes, it is Yes, it is using power attack. Nom 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 nom.
Well, it's not gonna miss me. I'll tell you that right now. Let's see. Well, it might. It's still a little too strong for that. That might even hit like a Leah, for God's sake. All right. DR first. So is it good aligned?
It is completely unaligned damage.
Okie dokie. Oh, that hurt. Still standing though, asshole.
Yep. Acorial, you feel disgusting.
Yes. I haven't managed to hit this thing, right?
You are standing right in front of it, and it could bite anything as far back as Varg's hind legs.
Fun. Alright, well, full attack time again. At least the concentration check will be much easier now. This is just casting defensively.
Yes.
And I got lots of bonuses for that.
Cast defensively. 15 plus twice the spell level.
Yes. Now I'm going to be a bastard. This is what I love about the Magus. That disintegrate, I can get it right back.
Spell recovery.
Yes, I'm going to use that. That's a swift action. And that is actually only for half the spell level in points, so...
Forget a spell? What spell?
I remember everything.
Excellent.
Then I forgot it again. What?
Yeah, that's kind of how it works. Okay, now free action.
What he's doing there is just burning slots that he's allocated to points. Those are using spell points, not spells.
Fine.
Use this again. So that's another +5 to the damage. Now, full round action. I still have that empowered, so I'm going to use that on the disintegrate now. Perfected spell, I still get maximized on the disintegrate, so that's another empowered maximized disintegrate.
Excellent.
Oh, what should I do to just re-prepare it here? And then cast it again, or should I just not even bother?
I do not know.
I'll just leave it. So it's still not in the spell list, so it won't be there when I'm done here.
Yeah.
I'll just roll the concentration first here.
Okay. Defensive casting.
Now let's see. How do I bonuses for this?
You have the +4 from the song, but otherwise there's no active bonuses outside your own.
Okay, so +4 from the song, +2 from the elven racial trait, +2 from my bracers. And I'm going to use...
Sorry, Alia's song improves concentration checks?
That's it?
I thought it only improved attack and damage. Alia?
Oh no, it's just attack and damage.
Okay, then not that. I am going to use the active effect of my spell guard bracers, which I roll the concentration check twice and take the better of it.
Okay.
So that should be... Yeah, so it's a +4. So...
Words of the wise. This thing's AC is apparently fucking amazing.
Taking the 50.
That's pretty
All
wise.
right. 50 beats 15 plus twice spell level. You unleash your disintegration at it, point blank.
Yes, I need an attack roll, don't I? That's a touch.
Yeah, its AC is retarded high. Oh, touch? Okay, that's easier.
Well,
Yeah,
range touch, but yeah.
Oh,
he's using it as a beam.
I am
Laser
using it as a
beam.
beam.
Eyeball lasers.
That's just ranged, right?
Yeah, just, yeah.
BAB, Dex mod.
Yeah.
And hope you don't roll a 1.
Yes.
Touch AC better be retardedly low because, oof.
Yeah, you hit its touch AC. Roll
Right.
spell resistance.
Right, spell resistance.
I hope you do better than Sappy did.
I know I have another bonus for that around here somewhere. Let me grab that. Okay, so 1d20 plus caster level.
And if you have any specific bonuses to it, then they apply, but your casting mod doesn't normally.
No. I don't think I have anything for spell resistance. Oh wait, no, I have spell penetration and spell penetration greater. What am I doing? Just need to double check if that's a +2 or +1 for those. +2, so I get a +4 on that with both of them. So it's a 1d20 plus 23.
Okay. You roll it exactly.
Oh.
Crazy.
So, roll your...
Well, I don't roll anything. It's maximized.
It's maximized and empowered,
Yes.
which means that you roll half of its normally rolled damage and add that to the maximized.
So I still roll the empowered? Okay.
Yeah, so
Empowered
roll its
part of it.
damage and divide that by 2, and we'll add that to the maximized version.
Okay, so 2d6 of damage per caster level, so 18d6. Alright, so it's 108. Now the empowered would be 9d6. Let's roll the 96 then. 29 was 108. Equals 137 damage.
Alrighty. That manages to bleed it.
And now I have 4 attacks to use.
Get
Because I
out.
still have
Oh,
a
you
boost of
managed
speed
to
running.
get off the disintegrate as a quickened as well?
No, it's part of spell combat.
Oh,
He's a
okay,
Magus.
right.
He does weird shit.
Yes,
Yes, I
he
do.
does.
I'm happy for it. He's pummeling this thing, too. I don't think his attacks are going to do as much as I hope they are, because this thing's AC is
Probably
retarded.
not.
Oh, woohoo! Fuck me!
Yeah. Does 38 hit?
38 does not confirm.
God damn it. See what I mean?
Yeah, a little annoying.
I mean, it's not like that. Seriously, are you including the +4, by the way, for I don't think. Yeah, it's not inside your. So add 4 to that. Does a 42
Yeah,
hit?
does 42 hit?
Oh, you forgot to get that?
Well,
42
he
does
can't.
not.
Damn.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Anything else I'm forgetting?
No, that's all I have.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You are remembering to take the Malice for 2 weapon fighting?
The what? I don't have a
Spell
two-weapon fighting.
combat functions like 2 weapon fighting, but the offhand weapon is a spell being cast?
Yes,
Yeah.
-2 to hit. Then that's what that is.
Alright.
Okay, then add 2 to it. I'll just remember adding 2. All right.
Yeah, I do now. There's the hasted
Okay,
one. Is that another crit?
Yes,
That
it
is.
is.
And this one add
And
2 says 44 confirm, please.
No,
Did you-
that's actually in there now. So
Oh, okay, that's okay. Poop.
You included
Well, at
the
least you hit
+4
twice.
and the -2 in there?
yes, so it's a +2.
2 nat 20s in a row, neither of which confirms. Son of a bitch. Or at least we're
Yeah.
hitting it.
It
We're hitting
happens.
it. That's progress. Hitting it is progress.
Proceed.
There's that one.
That was just not crap. We're going. I
That
think
one missed.
we're in trouble. You got any more on you?
That's the last one, but it's a natural one.
Oh, you
That
had to make up
20,
your
that
20
20
somewhere.
crit.
After your sword bounces off of its thickened hide twice, bounces off of its hide, leaving 2 gashes, and then bounces off, and then you stab yourself in the foot. Just for good measure. Alright, it
Well.
takes... you are
50 something points.
You are close enough to be affected. Add the discordant note for those 2 hits.
So 2d6. Just flat.
2d6, okay. 2d6 for each, or is that with both?
Oh, well, both. That's
A
your 2
d6
both.
for each. You hit twice, so
And another one.
no, that one 2d6 is that.
Okay.
That's funny.
So that is, and you're beginning to get a grasp on how good its DR is. You managed to lay into it with 41 total.
If I could hit this thing, I'd roast it.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step back now.
That's not going to save you, buddy, but...
I'm doing it anyway.
Singles, 1 step at a time. It'll help. Okay. And Rinley Elvea is unconscious and bleeding out, but not dead yet.
She's dead in a turn. She has 12 age. She has 12 constitution, so that's a +1 modifier. She's at -10. She is dead in a turn. Unless I'm doing that wrong, she's dead in a turn.
Well, no, she's dead when she reaches negative con.
Oh,
So
okay,
she's-
exactly. So
Unless
she's
someone
right,
hits
right.
her, she gets 2 failures before she's out of it.
So I don't even remember how to do the fucking.
Yeah, the dying check is really irritating. They phrase it so many ways. It's just roll con versus a DC of 10 plus your negative damage.
Well, she failed miserably.
Yeah, you also remove. It's actually con -1 for each turn that you've failed the check.
So next turn it'll be minus more. Yay.
Next
She's
turn
not
is
going
just
to
a
recover
d20.
right on.
Fortunately, Amesu is standing right there.
Well, I'm pretty banged up myself. But, priorities.
Yeah.
Then again, we don't know this strange elf very well.
Ashlyn.
Well, okay, she has problems. Hold on, let's see. She's currently in a transformed state. That does not stop any of her powers, praise be.
And she is 35 feet away.
Why is
from
she
the
always
worm.
5 feet away?
Because
Well,
she
she knows
landed
it's-
behind you.
She knows the fortitude save on this thing is astounding, so let me just double check something.
Yeah. You guys have already seen 4 is its best save.
The will isn't very far behind. A smart person knows when to heal and when to do another thing. She's going to prioritize 5-foot step, and then she's going to reach out and poke Mivra with some healing. So actually, she doesn't even need to get closer. It's a hex, so she just. Oh, it functions
Are you
as.
sure? Are you sure the healing hex is ranged like all the others?
No, it is. It functions as that. So I'm just going to real quick.
She does only need to 5-foot step in to reach at her large size.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it is Cure Syria. 3d8 plus 15. That's just to get her alive, and Aishan will spend her move action. That.
You can't 5-foot step and move in the same.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind. She's good.
Okay. I meant to
Heal me, damn it.
Arg is at 98 out of 203.
Not counting temp from being raged, but still, this thing hits like a freaking brick shithouse.
That is your actual current HP after you shed all of your temporary hit points to being bitten.
Ah, okay. In that case, yes, they hit like a brick shithouse. Thank you.
That's my turn.
Okay. Warg.
Here's hoping, everyone. I see no reason not to keep doing that. I'm going to Destructive Smite everything except the tail, because after that I'm out. And another Cloak of Fang's use.
Alrighty.
I'm throwing everything I got at this thing. I gotta kill it now. Okay.
$45 exactly lands. 45 exactly lands. 36 misses.
Hold on.
$43 misses.
Damn this thing with a salad fork.
It's not the usual application for damning.
Oh, pitchfork, salad fork. You get what you got. Okay,
Roll your damage for 1 bite, 1 claw.
So
well,
gagging's not the thing you normally do with a spoon.
Hold on, did you just say you're going to try and grapple it?
I see no reason not to. I get extra constrict damage if I succeed. And it's
I suppose so.
And my bite does it for free. There's literally no reason not to, unless you don't want to grapple with something. And I think I can beat this thing at a grapple. It doesn't have legs. I do. That means claw attacks, by the way. Also, it won't be able to full attack in a grapple, whereas I can get a lot more attacks off. So, I win.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so just calculating.
CMV is probably like 90.
Yeah, roll low. 57.
Nope.
I'm rolling real crap on this, so I didn't expect it.
Did you remember the +4?
From
a combat maneuver check is an attack roll.
Oh, you know what? I never added that, so I had 4.
Nope.
Yeah, well. Why'd you bring it up then? You're a dick. All right, moving on.
I had to know whether or not you were including these things so that you know whether or not you're including these things.
I suppose it is an attack, so never considered that. Anyway, you douchebag.
1 bite, 1 claw.
Let me add it up.
At least you get with the claw, you get a rend.
Sorry, it's a lot of math.
Yep. Alia, do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to battering blast it.
Alrighty. Just wanted to make sure you had a plan while we're waiting on Varg.
And this should be everything unless I'm crazy in the face. Eat dicks and die.
One face worth of crazy. 66, 86, 84, 23. Discordant note?
There you are. That's still new enough to have trouble remembering.
Yep. Alrighty, that totals out to...
I would totally make macros, but I'd have like 8 macros with like 16 different switches, and how about no?
Mm-hmm. Okay, this thing's icons are going to change to represent the state, but ignore them because it is not yet at negative con.
Oh, it's a ferocious fighter. That makes sense.
Alia, this thing is defending its territory, and by golly, it's going to fight till the last breath.
Okay, I'm going to
It probably
attempt
has
to
newfound respect for the big lizard now kicking its ass.
Battering blast.
battering blast does allow for SR, so I'll roll that first.
Okay.
Frick on a frick stick.
Yeah, that's a miss.
That's a 3. Okay.
2 by my math.
Yeah. Let's see. See if I have anything I can do as a swift. Just a sec.
Did your spell level go down? Your caster level?
Yeah, I'm
Right.
I'm level 19
Paladin
and I
level.
don't have the item.
Yes. Yeah. Carry on. I just forgot.
Yeah.
You multi-classed. Carry on.
Yes, I did. I guess as a move action, I'll detect evil on it to see if it's evil, even though I know it's not, since I have nothing else to do. End of my turn.
It is ferocious, but true neutral. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eat something the size of a toe.
Wormy is an... So what you're saying is Wormy is an eeny, meeny, miny, mo eater.
Well, Varg is covered in horrible scales.
I'm not something you eat. I'm something that eats you.
Acorial is covered in horrible plate armor.
Pointy.
But this thing has never had seafood.
I wouldn't call myself seafood, but whatever.
So a Mesua looks deliciously tempting.
All right, this thing's reach is retarded. All right.
Oh fuck!
Oh boy.
That's not good. Hi, my name is Death. Stomp.
60 hits and 54 confirms.
Okay.
Scale of 1 to 10, how dead are you?
Could I get a fortitude save from her?
Actually, she's only at -3, so that's not bad.
A fortitude save, please. Uh, 32 does beat the DC, so staggering critical inflicts 1 round of staggered on her.
She's unconscious anyway.
In case someone heals her.
The good news is, because she has regeneration, she can't die.
From bleeding out, no.
No, she things with regeneration can't die at all unless they're regeneration suppressed.
Ah,
That's fun.
Let's see here.
note to self, get regeneration.
Nat fails at attempting to gobble her up. And with that, it moves on to another delicious target. Acorial, you're getting its second bite.
Hooray!
It's eaten shelled creatures before. It probably thinks you're squishy and delicious on the insides.
45 versus
Does
AC.
indeed hit. Yes.
Actually, that reminds me. She should have been 5 higher because she would have healed on her last turn. So she's actually still up and at 2. So it would probably swipe at her again.
Nah, it failed. It failed to gobble and pick her up, so it's moving its attention.
Ow.
Acorial.
I kind of want to kill this thing. You know, just a little bit. Alright, so
A little bit. Fuck,
with the
a
way
little bit.
Spell Strike works, I'm going to cast... Actually, do I like to cast defensively just wherever I'm within its reach? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
what
Otherwise, you
doesn't
draw
matter.
AOO.
You think my
And
red
get
circle's
bit
big?
again.
Oosh.
Alright, so 5-foot step back up to it.
Mhm.
Alright, so concentration check for Vampiric Touch. What did I roll?
D20 for plus caster level, caster mod, versus 15 plus twice spell level.
I think that's okay, since
Yes.
Vampiric Touch is level 3.
Yep.
Okay, so let's cast a Vampiric Touch. Now that's 5 attacks to use, one of which is carrying the Vampiric Touch. That'll be the first one.
Okay. So
Oh,
delivering
right,
a
before I
touch.
do...
Oh.
Swift's action to, Okay, I don't actually have it written down as this, but I'm still going to be burning it. That's the Arcane Accuracy, so that's plus 8 to all
Okay.
my attacks.
Alright. Because you'll need it.
Yes. I've still got the plus... Is it plus 4 from the song? Or it's plus 2?
Yes. 4.
Okay.
For attack and damage.
That has Vampiric Touch. Does not look like that hits.
37 is a miss.
Damn. Okay. That is the first attack.
46 hits, and the
Right.
thing with touch spells is they don't dissipate until you deliver them.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So,
Vampiric
46
Touch.
hits,
Spell resistance.
spell resistance.
That's d20 plus 19 plus 4, correct?
Yes. Because you took both feats. 31, exactly the DC again.
Alright.
Alright,
I've got
Vampiric Touch does...
I've got Gifted Adept for Vampiric Touch, so... That's 1d6 damage per 2 levels, which means it hits the maximum of 10d6.
Alright, you drain. You drain out.
Please be dead.
Please.
You suck 20 hit points out of it before it collapses and begins withering in the hallway before you.
Hooray!
Victory! Now let's eat its corpse and dance around it.
That took way too long. Oh god, that was dangerous.
I want to know what that was. Aishlin, what was that? What knowledge?
Question. There's a thing with the Black Blade. If I kill a living thing with it, I get stuff from it. Does that still count when I kill it with the Spell Strike spell through it?
As long as it's touching it, doesn't say why not.
Okay, so...
Just checking.
When you're
Is
delivering
that
this-
under the? Is that under the archetype?
Yes, here, I can link it.
Okay. I have to eat and
Yep.
nap before work, so I'll see you guys next week.
Okay.
Alrighty. See you later.
That is Life Drinker down at the very bottom.
Alright. Life Drinker. And yeah, we'll break as soon as I answer this here. At 19th, each time you kill a living creature with the Black Blade, you can restore 2 points, restore 1 to its and 1 to yours. You gain temp HP. Creature killed must have an hate dice of half your character level or more, I presume. Not exactly.
Yeah, I imagine it would be a little weird.
You must kill exactly CR10 kobolds.
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough. You delivered it with the blade, so you may use one of those effects.
Okay, I'm getting the point to Blade's Arcane Pool and a point to mine.
So what do you want Aisha to roll to know what the thing is? Now that we've encountered
She
it
already
properly.
tried when it passed by the first time.
But the information has changed. We know this thing does weird shit that purple worms don't normally do. We had a full-on encounter with it.
Yes.
That is definitely a change to what just watching it slither by.
Oh shit, that re-prepared everything, didn't it? No, it didn't. Never mind. We're good.
It re-prepared only the new things you entered.
I feel like
So
Aisha's information has changed. Can't think she roll again.
And she may make the roll tomorrow.
Okay, makes sense.
In character tomorrow.
I know what you mean.
Consult her pocketbooks.
Hmm.
Remember,
Sounds a little crazy.
A knowledge check is usually trying to determine what you remember, not what you know right in front of you.
Yeah, Vargrick's experiences with creatures like this that would heal themselves back alive after a day or two, he's gonna mercilessly savage the goddamn thing until a path is cleared.
Hey, I'll disintegrate it if you want.
No, food. You tried to eat me, it ate you guys and succeeded. I'm eating it. Law of the jungle.
Alrighty. Ay.
Well, I could turn it to stone, I guess.
Also, I stopped raging, obviously.
That's a good idea. Standing here in the tunnel, raging all night would probably not be productive.